Do you know what you're doing when you're doing a mobile ATM event? Stay to the end of the video. I'll give you tips and tricks so you can become an expert. So just like always, we're doing mobile events. I thought maybe I'll give you some tips and tricks. Some of the things we struggled with when we were early on in the ATM business and in our mobile ATM game. We've gotten better over the years, and hopefully these little tips and tricks will help you guys become a rating expert. Point number 1, what to charge. This is an ongoing situation for many ATM people. You should always think about paying a premium. If you're charging $3 at a local ATM, at a local store, convenience store, gas station, a mobile event is a premium charge because you're at a contained area, usually a concert venue or a festival or a fair. So you have the ability to charge more. It depends on your area, but anywhere from right now, anywhere from $4 to $6 is the latest mobile ATM fee is going for. You can charge into that range, or more if you want to charge less. Keep in mind, it also depends on if you're paying commission on the venue. So if you're paying commission, you're gonna go a little bit more. If you're not paying commission, you can go a little bit less. So that is the surcharge rate for your mobile ATM event. Point number 2, should you pay a commission? Here's my situation. I wouldn't pay a commission unless they absolutely ask for a commission. A lot of mobile events are a phenomenal way to make extra money in a short amount of time. Sometimes they're taking credit cards. So are they taking credit cards? And you can start to use this as a negotiation tool. Hey, we pay commission if it's cash only. Are you cash only? If they say, no, we're taking credit cards. Okay, well then we don't offer a commission. You can also say we have minimums. Then you don't pay a commission. So try not to pay a commission anymore. It depends on how big the event. If you're starting out, you can say, we don't pay a commission the first year, but next year we'll look at paying a commission depending on what your transactional volume is. This way it gives your foot in the door for next year, and it'll make you more money this first year. So if you're thinking about starting your own profitable ATM business but didn't know where to start, stay to the end of the video and I'll give you our free checklist entitled ATM Business Passive Income Checklist, the 5 things you need to know to start your profitable ATM business so you can have a clear roadmap towards ATM business success. You can earn between $250 and $1,500 of passive income every single month. All right, let's get back to the video. Point number 3, tents and kiosks. From time to time, you're gonna run into bad weather. It's gonna be windy, it's gonna be rainy, the wind's gonna blow. Some things are gonna happen. Maybe you get too much sun. Your ATM gets too hot and it shuts off. You are going to run into these challenges. How do you protect yourself from these challenges? You can go to a local sporting goods store. You can buy yourself a 10 by 10 tent. I've seen them as cheap as $50. You buy a $50 tent, you put your ATM underneath the tent. It takes care of the rain, it takes care of the sun. But if the wind blows, you could lose your tent. And they have outdoor kiosks. Those kiosks run usually around $2,000. We've been using them for many, many, many years. But do you want to invest in that $2,000? You got the cost of the ATM, you got the cost of the kiosk. How many mobiles are going to do to pay for that kiosk? However, if it's raining, that kiosk saves you a lot of money in case you got a torrential downpour. You could ruin your ATM. Most of the times, the ATM will last weather. They're very durable. But if you get torrential downpour, sideways wind, hurricane-like conditions, this could damage your ATM, short circuit. Water and ATMs don't match. The kiosk helps prevent against that. So you might want to look, if you're thinking about doing a lot of mobile ATM events, you might want to invest in kiosks. We also have a trailer that we manufactured early on, almost 20 years ago, for mobile events. However, the trailer is not the best venue for most of the events because a lot of times what they want one ATM at the gate, they want one at the beer tent. This could be a challenge. If you just have one central location, it's a great way. You drop off the trailer and the ATMs are protected from the wind, the rain, the sun, everything. However, if you have to have multiple ATMs, it's not the best spot for the trailer. Point number 4, power and security. All the events that we do, they have power. We're in a lot of fields, a lot of festivals, but they have generators, diesel generators that the event venue bring in. They run power to the whole field. It's a nice thing and it works. I see on a lot of the chats, a lot of you guys are doing in remote areas, there's no power out there, and they're talking about putting battery in the ATM. Why would I do that event? It doesn't make sense to me, but maybe it makes sense to you guys. So I applaud you guys for putting batteries in ATMs, trying to come up with your own power source. I don't do it that way, but if you guys can make it work for you, that's great. Security, we always ask for security on property. In a perfect situation, there is nighttime security, 24-hour security. On a lot of the fairs and festivals, they have nighttime security, they have round-the-clock security. It makes it easier. Some towns and festivals we do, it's a multi-day event, but what happens is they have roaming patrolling police officers. They come in, They just do a drive-by. That's not good. So what does that mean? That means that we have to take our money out at night. So that puts an added level of cost. 4-day event, that's basically 4 times we have to make a trip per day. Once there, once back, once there, once back. Put the money in, take the money out at night. So that's 4 trips. You got to figure out how much is your time worth. Does that make sense to do that event? If the answer is yes, then do the event. If the answer is no, then you know what? You might have to look at charging an additional fee. Which brings us to point number 5, contracts and fees. All right, I used to do the mobile ATM events with just a handshake. We developed a relationship. Then we started branching out. This mobile event, that mobile event. Somebody contacted me and said, hey, would you do this city event? No problem. We show up with 2 ATMs. There was already 2 ATMs there. Confusion. So from that point on, we started doing a contract, a mobile ATM contract. We get them to sign off on it, and then that way we are ensured that we're the only ATMs on property. This makes it so we don't have competition. Also, we don't show up to an event and there's already ATMs there. We spend a lot of time, a lot of money programming the ATMs, delivering to the site, only to find out we're not the only one on property. So make sure you have a contract for your mobile event and make sure somebody signs off on it. That way you can spell out what you're going to do. You're going to charge $5. You're going to pay them 50 cents. You need vendor passes. You need a common source of electricity. You need security on property. These are the things that you're going to ask for in your event. You're going to provide them with what we provide everybody that we pay commission. We give them a statement. We automatically deposit their money in their account. They don't have to worry about their money, and we get their bank account. So this makes it real easy, real transparent to give them the money and to do the event. And the other thing, and the last thing, some of the events are now starting to go towards credit cards. So what does that mean for us? Hey, we can still make our money. Now we start to charge a drop-off fee. Hey, we were doing it, let's say $5 charge, we were paying them 50 cents. You know what? We could still pay you the 50 cents, but now we need a $500 drop-off fee, $1,000 drop-off fee. I talked to other ATM company, he's a city away from us. They're charging $900 to drop off the ATM. Hey, it's a great idea for me. I wasn't charging a drop-off fee. In most of the events we do charge it for some. And now we're going to look at charging it for more, because if they're getting $900, we can get $900 also. So think about that for your next ATM event. I know a lot of you guys are hungry and you're saying, well, we'll just do it. We'll see how it goes. Hey, we got in this business to make extra additional money. We're not doing everything for free. It's nice to be nice, but you know what? At the end of the day, we're trying to make money. So you can do what we call a drop-off fee, and that'll give you opportunity to make additional revenue for your time and energy. So if you're thinking about starting your own profitable ATM business but didn't know where to start, I want to invite you to our free checklist entitled ATM Business Passive Income Checklist. The 5 things you need to know to start your profitable ATM business so you can make more money, spend more time with your family, and have some passive income. If this is interesting you, click the link down below and start your ATM journey today. Again, this is Phil from the ATM Mastermind Group page, where we buy your freedom back 1 transaction at a time. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you at the next ATM Mastermind video.